This is the video podcast series, Ray Charles Genius. Several documentaries and a feature film have explored the life of Ray Charles, but our focus here is his music, which we'll examine in considerable detail over the course of the next 15 episodes of this series. To learn more about this remarkable man and his unforgettable musical creations, I spoke with 16 of Ray's collaborators, friends, and admirers. Here, on our debut episode, we'll meet our panel of experts, who, not surprisingly, have quite a bit to say about Ray Charles, including Dr. Billy Taylor, who, in the mid-1950s, worked as a rehearsal pianist at Atlantic Records.
I lost my job working for Atlantic Records. They had found a pianist, and this pianist was a blind pianist who was getting a lot of attention because he was a good musician, he was a good arranger, he was just name it. This guy could sing, he could play, he was very special. Ray Charles was the guy to watch out for.
There's only one Ray Charles, and that's for sure.
He was doing country music or R&B or soul music or whatever he was doing. I felt like it was very genuine, and that his voice was a window to his soul.
To you, I'm just a friend. That's all I've ever been. You don't know me.
That's the whole thing about Ray. Everything he did, he lived and breathed, it came from his heart.
Ray had that thing. The first time I saw him live was at Newport. It was great. You know, the Rayettes and Ray, and I was a confirmed Ray Charles fan.
Well, Ray Charles took the music from the church, turned it into the blues, and just showed the world what was happening. After that, jazz festivals broadened their base, and they reached a more popular audience.
When your lover is not around.
He could reach out to people, whether they were dancing or sitting or listening. He could reach out and reach them because he could feel it.
He had a quality in his voice that many, like myself and many other singers, wish they had. One, the empathy of life, because that's what we do in our voice, and a church-like, almost religious-like delivery.
There was that hoarseness in it, but it was his phrasing, I think, that did it. I mean, he had such wonderful emotional phrasing.
Home and ring, and let's see, everything for Margie.
This is the genius of Ray Charles to me. In the middle of the rehearsal, Ray stops the band and he said, tenor sax, bar 59. That should be a B flat instead of a B natural. Now the man is blind, but he knew in his own way of organizing the music that that was indeed bar 59, and he was completely correct about that one note being wrong.
I played the wrong part, and Ray turned to the audience and said, "Ladies and gentlemen, we have a brand new drummer, and he doesn't know what he's supposed to play on this." And he turned to me, he was standing literally right in front of the drums, and said, "Let me have a stick." And he grabbed the stick, and on my tom-tom rim, he played the rhythm. And he said, "Now that's it, don't forget it." And that was my first night with Ray Charles.
You could surround him with stuff that wasn't like something he had done before, and it's still going to have his fingerprints on it because he's so distinctive.
for an artist to own his own catalog is ludicrous. Doesn't happen. He was the first person, I think, that got that. I don't even think Sam Cooke had that.
Ray Charles is perhaps the best example of what obstacles can be overcome if you never quit.
Life is an amazing journey, and Ray was my Wizard of Oz.
He took life as a lesson, period.
Ray Charles is a true example of what a person can become as a human being and as an artist against all odds.
Throughout a career that spanned more than 6 decades, Ray Charles displayed his genius as an innovative singer, pianist, and band leader, breaking down musical barriers and infusing his own music with the most well-rounded fusion ever conceived. Now, many musicians have possessed elements of genius, but only one, Ray Charles, so completely embodies the word. This is Bret Primack, inviting you to join us again for the video podcast series, Ray Charles, Genius.
The other night, as I lay sleeping, oh, I dream I held you